Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today's Saturday, hope you all had a good trading week. So in this video I'm going to run over all of the trades that I took last week. So I ended up taking 6 trades last week. I normally try and go for like 1 to 3, so quite an active week for me last week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the trades one by one, and after each trade I'm going to post up an MT4 screenshot so you can see that I actually took the trade. I took the screenshot just before midnight, so that way, I could have took a trade in the day, screenshot it for the morning, and then took a loss and only posted up like the win. So that way, me screenshotting it right at the end of the day, you can see that these are actually all the trades that I took for that day. So guys, the first trade that we took was on Australian dollar, US dollar, short from this purple zone here. So we had a third touch trend line. You can see it really nice on the weekly, 0.1, 0.2, third touch, and I believe we had a 50% fib as well. So yeah, not from this high here because it broke the 61. So drag it down to this next high. And you can see the 50% fib there lined up perfectly with the third touch trend line, and also the 61.8 with this previous high looks pretty good as well, if we can get up there next week. But yeah, really simple setup. I believe I had like a 35 pip stop loss, and it went 200 pips. So on the FTMO accounts I take full at 1-to-1 risk to rewards. On my personal account I always leave like a runner. So obviously on the FTMO accounts, 1-to-1 hit here, left quite a lot of profit on the table. But I just feel like this works better for me with the FTMOs, just 1-to-1, get out and then move on to the next one. So what I'll do is I'll post up a screenshot now of this Australian dollar, US dollar. You're going to see 2 screenshots. I've got 2 FTMO accounts. One of the accounts is just 100k and the other one is 2 accounts merged. So running about 300k FTMO capital in dollars. So that's why one's more than the other. But yeah, simple trade guys, 2 confluences, and yeah, smash TP. So then we had Euro Pound, which was actually a loss. You can see 0.1, 0.2. We did have this break of this trend line. I was looking at the retest. If you go down to the daily time frame, you can see we had this zone marked out here with these break and retest of this key level. And I believe we had the 38 fib as well. So yeah, the 38 fib lined up perfectly with these wicks and the third touch trend line, so actually a really good setup. If you drop down to the lower time frame, as you can see, we went 27 pips, went into drawdown, come down another 20 odd pips, went into drawdown again, 20 odd pips. But the way that I trade, I normally let the trade go to stop loss or TP, so some people would have got out break even here, but I find it just better just to leave it. But one of the rules that I do have is when price goes to 30 pips, I'll move stop loss to break even. But as you can see, we only went 27 pips, so I couldn't quite get my stop loss to break even. But yeah, things like this are going to happen. You just got to stick to the rules that you set out for yourself, and yeah, just follow your plan all the time. So moving on to Euro CAD, pretty much textbook setup really, with the 38 fib with a break and retest of the key level. As you can see, this wick here. So just drop down to the lower time frames again. Literally come up to the box, smash TP straight away. So yeah, all of these setups are like pretty simple really. Just looking for like the best plays. So just trying to pick out areas where confluences build up. I like to trade the 38 fib or the 61 with like a key level and EMA, or a third touch trend line as well. But yeah, like I said, it just depends what adds up. Moving on to GJ and EJ. So got triggered into these trades exactly the same time, pretty much. I'm only risking like really small amounts on the FTMO, so I'm not that bothered that 2 of the same currency pairs got triggered at the same time. So on the daily time frame, we had a break and retest of this trend line. So we had a double fib as well from this high. You can see the 23% fib, and we also had this fib here as well, which was the 50. Also lining up with this good key level as well, running through, as you can see. You can see the 200 EMA as well. I'll just drop down to the lower time frames. So 35 stop loss, 35 TP. So entry was in this zone here, went like 15 pips drawdown, and then smash TP. So yeah, that was GJ, and like I said, we went live on EJ at the same time as well. So 2 currency pairs were setting up for shorts at the same time, so it just adds more confidence for me really. So as you can see on this purple box, it's a break and retest of this key level, and we had like this fib here as well. which was the 50 fib lined up with this key level. Now you could have used this fib here, but nothing lined up. If you just drop down to the lower time frames, you can see the 23% fib, as you can see here, was respected, and so was the 38. So it gave me more confidence that the 50% was going to be respected, and we had the key level as well, the break and retest, so it was a no-brainer really. So on this time frame, it looks like we got stopped out. We have to drop down to the 15-minute. And you can see TP was smashed here as soon as we hit the box, so pretty much no drawdown with that one. So the last trade of the week, guys, which was yesterday on Friday, it was a loss. So we took 6 trades, 4 wins. Not bad going really. I mean, you only need like 1 trade to profit a week, and you can make decent money at the end of the month. So let me just run over GC. It's a previous low here. After such a big move, coming down literally with hardly any retracements, you'd expect some sort of profit taking here. And if I show you some other pairs as well, CAD correlated, you can see New Zealand dollar CAD was at retested this trend line. Just mark it out for you with a 200 EMA and a 23% fib. So this gave me more confidence, and also the CAD gem was at a previous high, as you can see here. So yeah, we had pretty good confidences on the GC trade, but yeah, it stopped out. Not every trade is going to win all the time. We had the previous low potentially profit taken, and we had 2 other pairs with CAD lining up with it as well. So definitely worth the trade. So when you take a loss, a good thing to ask yourself is, would you take that trade again? And if you can answer yes to that, just move on to the next trade. But if your answer was no, then obviously you deviated from your plan, and that's probably the reason why you're not profiting from the market. So yeah, I can definitely say that all of these trades this week, I'll take them all again. Obviously you're going to get losses. I've had 2 losses this week, but if you add up all the profit through the week, I made about $3,100 on the FTMOs. But yeah, you don't receive all of that money with being with FTMO. Obviously they take their cut. It's in dollars, the account, so by the time that converts down to pounds, and then you pay your tax, you're looking about half. I worked it out to be about half, so about £1,500 for the week, which is still like really good. And the best thing about it, I was on the screens about 2 to 3 hours throughout the whole week. So £1,500 for 2 to 3 hours work. Well, I wouldn't even really call it work either. So yeah, it's ideal really once you know what you're doing, and you get to a state where you're so disciplined, you just follow your plan all the time. It gets quite boring, but yeah, it can be easy money, but you can lose money as well. That's when you've got to control yourself. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Took 6 trades throughout the week, 4 profited, 2 lost, and made about £1,500 that I actually see. So not bad going at all. But yeah, I appreciate you watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.